Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Friday the 5th of January 2024, the year of 1,000,000 transactions per second and more. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Let's get into it. A short one for you today. So let's first of all cover 365 days of Bitcoin history. What has history got in store for us today? Well, let's find out. So after yesterday, which was the 3rd of January 2009, back in history, when the Genesis block was created and the message "Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks" was installed in the Genesis block. I think I might have reported on already what the number 21 means, because on the 3rd of January 2009 was when 21 million Bitcoins was programmed into the code of Bitcoin. But check this out. So this is what I found today. So on the 4th of January 2018 was when XRP hit its all-time record high price of $3.92. And that is on Codex here. 4th of January 2018, $3.92. And these are the days that the XRP army are living for. They just want these days back. Never going to happen, because Ripple sell the XRP in their escrow whenever the price goes up. So as you see here, price goes up, it goes straight back down again. They are artificially suppressing the price so the price purposely doesn't move. But you try and tell somebody from XRP that, it's absolutely hilarious. They're in complete denial. Oh, it's backed by the banks. Really? Aren't the banks meant to be the bad guys? And you're back in the banks? You absolute fools. But anyway. So that was the 4th of January. That's all I've got. And then today being the 5th of January, check this out. So on the 5th of January 2015 was when Bitstamp was suspended. They think the hot wallet might have been hacked. And the price of this is Bitcoin was $275. And I've actually found the article here. Check this out. So this was actually posted on the 6th of January 2015. Bitstamp hacked for $5 million in Bitcoin. God, back in 2015, I didn't even know what was going on then. I think, actually, my mother first told me about Bitcoin when it almost hit $1, but I didn't hear anything or know anything about it up until after that, until like 2016, for some reason, just came into my mind. But here we go. So it says here on the picture, 19,000 Bitcoin valued at around $275 each, so about $5 million altogether, have been stolen from a major European Bitcoin exchange, reports RT, so that's Russian television. So let's see what's going on here. So 19,000 Bitcoin valued at around $275 each, so $5 million all together, have been stolen from a major European Bitcoin exchange, reports Russian television. 19,000 oh, that's the same again. Bitstamp, a 4-year-old company based in the UK, didn't know that, and Slovenia, is described by the Financial Times as the world's 3rd busiest Bitcoin exchange. It immediately took action, halting withdrawals and advising customers not to make any deposits until operations returned to normal. At the time of writing, the exchange is still down. Bitstamp's chief executive and co-founder Nedjik Korik stated on Twitter that the majority of the exchange's Bitcoin are held in cold storage, meaning that they are on computers not connected to the internet to prevent cyber attacks. So he posted this on January 5th. He said, to reiterate, the bulk of our Bitcoin are in cold storage and remain completely safe. That's good. CNN's Money Channel. I can't believe that CNN and all these people were reporting on Bitcoin. Like way before I was. God, dear, oh dear. Slam myself on the wrist. So CNN's Money Channel describes the 19,000 Bitcoin as a fraction of the firm's total reserves, and that all balances will be repaid in full. In a statement issued on Bitstamp's website, the company explained that the website is down until they transfer a secure backup of the Bitstamp site onto a new safe environment. On the 4th of January, some of Bitstamp's operational wallets were compromised, resulting in a loss of less than 19,000 BTC. Upon learning of the breach, we immediately notified all customers that they should no longer make deposits to previously issued Bitcoin deposit addresses, the company explained. As an additional security measure, we suspend our systems while we fully investigate the incident and actively engage with law enforcement officials. The company went on to promise that the site will be online again in the coming days, as quotes, and the customers can stay abreast of the situation through their Twitter accounts via their own customer support. All right, there we go. So that's the story of today. And then getting back up to the present day, checking out. So I've just been trying to find some more updates on the Crypto Open Patent Alliance court case. And look at this, COPA are not actually updating their Twitter profile. So literally the last post here, I mean, how bad is this? The last post here was December 22nd, 2021. Well, we're now in 2024. What happened? Good grief. The pinned tweet that they have says Meta joins Copa's board. Again, I mean, just advertising big names, but load of hogwash really. And then on their website it just says this was for December 20th, 2023. New development in the seminal Copa versus Wright case, which seeks to guarantee the long-term freedom of the Bitcoin and open source community. Actually, it's completely the opposite, but deluded. Following a hearing regarding an adjournment application from Craig Wright to delay the Copa Wright trial by more than a year, not sure about that, the judges denied Craig Wright's request and ruled that the trial will commence on February 5th, 2024. The Copa vs. Wright trial seeks to disprove the claim made by Wright that he is Satoshi Nakamoto, the author of the Bitcoin white paper, and consequently the founder of Bitcoin. Wright is involved in several lawsuits in the UK which rely on this claim being true, alleging that multiple organisations and individuals in the crypto community violated his copyright in the Bitcoin white paper, Bitcoin database, and other intellectual property related to the creation of Bitcoin. He insists on that basis that those organisations and individuals cannot host the Bitcoin white paper or otherwise use that intellectual property. This claim, in effect, stops the developers of Bitcoin, that's BTC, SegWitCoin, chills and silences developers with the threat of litigation, and indeed undermines the entire spirit of the open source community. No, it undermines the spirit of the shitcoin community is what it is, the fraudsters and all that. So for context on the adjournment application, earlier this year, Craig Wright presented documentation which he claimed proved he is Satoshi Nakamoto. Copa served factual and expert evidence over the summer, showing that much of the documentation presented by Wright was inauthentic or forged. At a hearing on October 2023, the court agreed that, on the basis of that evidence, Copa could press its claims of forgery, and Copa provided a short list of documents that it will argue at trial were forged by Wright. Again, so it doesn't sound like to me that they're actually arguing that he's Satoshi Nakamoto or not. They're just arguing whether the documents are forged. Dr. Wright recently claimed to have found new documents which he said would prove his alleged identity. He argued that he could not be ready for the long-scheduled trial because of the need to review them. In his ruling, Mr. Justice Miller said that he was satisfied that a fair trial could proceed in February. Copa believes that the case is a matter of public interest and its outcome will create more certainty and reasonable safety for those who have dedicated their professional lives to the world-changing potential of Bitcoin. But they're referring to that as SegWitCoin, which has had the signatures segregated from the transaction data, meaning it's contractually illegitimate and therefore economically worthless. What a bunch of fools. What a bunch of fools. There is nothing in there disputing that Craig Wright is Satoshi Nakamoto. Nothing. And in fact, yeah, while we're here, let's see if I can find Ari's tweet. There we go. So what's he said here? Here we go. Yeah, he was stating this. Copa isn't even arguing that Dr. Wright is not Satoshi. They're just saying he forged documents. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They're not even disputing that he's Satoshi Nakamoto. How crazy is that? Dear oh dear. I mean, how are they going to win if the whole point is that is proving that he is Satoshi Nakamoto, or they want that he's not? And then just for a little bit of trivia for everyone, check this out. So as the Genesis block was created on the 3rd of January 2009 at 6:15 UTC, Universal Time Central, I looked at, let's have a look at block 1. So we can go forward to block 1 and just keep an eye on the date here, 3rd of January 2009. Block 1 wasn't created until the 9th of January 2009. So we're literally talking 6 days. So it looks like, yeah, it took 6 days for the next block to be created on the 9th of January at 2:54 in the morning. Fascinating stuff. And if my memory serves me correctly, I do believe it was Hal Finney that actually posted out on, I think it was the 9th of January 2009. He posted out running Bitcoin, which is when Craig released the software for the Bitcoin code. So yeah, there we go. That is a 10-minute show. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it, and as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.